Hi, I'm Heidi Nessa, and you're watching The Art of Home. Each week, we take you on a private tour of some of today's most distinctive homes and hear from the creative and talented people behind the design. Today, we are near downtown Minneapolis in the historic Lowry Hill neighborhood. We will be touring this amazing townhome, which is part of a planned 4-home development on Mount Curve. We're here with Peter McDonald, the residential designer on these projects, and what a story you have to tell about these. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
There must have been a great source of inspiration as you're designing these buildings. Where did it come from?
Well, this is actually my neighborhood. I've lived here for 20 plus years, and this street, Mount Curve, is probably my favorite street as it moves and curves along the top of the hill. It's full of historic homes of all different styles. And that's been our inspiration. The homes that are here already, we wanted to fit in contextually. We didn't want to be the ugly neighbor.
Well, you're definitely not that. Yeah. There are 4 homes here and 3 really distinctive looks. And so there had to be some inspiration behind all this. Tell us where it came from.
Well, we're working in one of the most historic neighborhoods in the city. And we wanted to be very authentic to what we found in the neighborhood already that's been here for 100 years or more. So we looked at the historic styles, we studied them, we went back to the original sources, and we proceeded with our design advised by that type of information. This home is a Tudor, and it's inspired primarily by the work of an English country architect by the name of Lutyens. He's perhaps the most renowned architect in that style at that time. And when I design something, I like to go back to those original sources. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I'm using inspirations that maybe are a little more muddled and not quite up to the stuff of the original fine architects that worked in this style. Tudor homes are found throughout the neighborhood here. They're very much in vogue at the time that this neighborhood was built. So it was a good first choice for, I think, one of the first units here.
All right, let's go take a look at the second resident. So Peter, in contrast to the Tudor, we have a very different looking architecture here, and this is called the Palladium.
Yeah, Palladian architecture is from the Italian Renaissance. Palladio, who it's named after, was probably the best architect in that genre. When I was young, I was fortunate enough to study in Italy, and I studied his style extensively. This style is characterized by the 2 towers with the center loggia, the 3 arches in the middle. And in the cities that these homes were originally built, they were often the loggia was up high. When they went into the country, they dropped it down so they could be more connected to the landscape. The 2 towers have a little bit of a sinister background. They were actually fortification when they moved out into the countryside to protect them from a rotting Hun.
Wow, that's fascinating. Yeah. No worries here for that in this neighborhood. All right, let's go take a look at the third distinctive style of architecture you've created here. So on the walkover, you were explaining this is a neoclassical style.
That's right. Neoclassical means really a combination of a lot of styles. In the United States, there was sort of a playful use of different elements to make a kind of a new style called the neoclassical. This one has a twist that is Greek Revival. That's because the high windows that would be in an attic typically are characteristic of that style. This house has an interesting inspiration. Just down the street, the young Quinlan family built a beautiful home in the same style as she was building simultaneously the department store that made her famous. And she hired a wonderful architect from New York to do both projects. I absolutely love that home, and I've always wanted to do something in that style. So this is the opportunity we found.
All right, let's go take a look at some of those exterior architectural elements. Impressive facade. It's stunning.
Well, thank you very much. This home is one of my favorites. It's inspired, as I said, by the Quinlan house down the street. Wonderful carved stonework done by the New York architect who designed it. Here we find that inspiration over the front entrance to the house. As you move back into the house, the portico is deep set and gives privacy to the owners as they come and go from their home. We also have this lovely sitting area outside kind of hidden a little bit, but also available to our neighbors as they pass. The shutter work is one of my favorite features. The builder resourced some wonderful hardware and shutters that are very authentic. They really give the house a character that feels right. It's just not pasted onto the walls, they actually work.
The amount of detail that you've put into this and the research that you've done, it shows.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you, Peter, so much for sharing with us not only your inspiration, but giving us this lovely tour of the exterior of these buildings.
Well, thank you. On Mount Curve, one of the most historic neighborhoods in the city, we really felt we needed to match the historicism that's already here with these new homes. We wanted them to blend in to the neighborhood. The neighbors appreciated that.
Coming up next, we'll show you the rest of this Lowry Hill masterpiece. All Inc. is the Midwest's largest appliance and cabinet destination with every major brand and appliance to choose from. All Incorporated provides endless opportunities. All Incorporated's 18,000 square foot showroom with nearly 40 full kitchen vignettes and 7 live kitchens is just 9 minutes from the Mall of America. Family owned for 65 years means hands-on customer satisfaction. All Inc., the appliance and cabinet destination.
Hi, Shannon Scarella here with Hirschfield's Window Fashion. Did you know that 50% of your home's heating and cooling energy may be lost through your windows? Installing energy-efficient shades like the Hunter Douglas Duet Architella will provide increased protection against heat loss during the winter and will keep your home cooler in the summer. Hunter Douglas Duet Architella's innovative honeycomb within a honeycomb construction traps air, insulating rooms against extreme temperatures. It also allows natural light to be drawn deeper into your room to reduce energy costs for other types of lighting. Hunter Douglas Duet Architellas are available in hundreds of styles and colors, light filtering or room darkening with multiple lift options. Adding motorization to your Hunter Douglas window treatments also eliminates the need of cords, creating a safer home for children and pets. To learn more about Hunter Douglas products, see a Hirschfield's Window Fashion's designer in store. Or you can always shop at home. We'll bring the showroom to you.
Performance Pool & Spa is Minnesota's #1 pool builder and retail store. In fact, Performance Pool & Spa are the experts in anything for the backyard, from pools to spas, landscaping, and more. When you think of backyard fun, come to Performance Pool & Spa for the best selection and the most experienced team. We have 4 locations in the metro: Woodbury, Oakdale, Burnsville, and now in Plymouth. Learn more at performancepools.com.
Most paints have color that sits on the surface, but nothing beats Benjamin Moore's Color Lock technology that locks color right in, no matter how often you wash it. Color Lock technology, exclusively from your Benjamin Moore retailer.
My kitchen was ugly. It was ugly. I went to my neighbor's house one day and she had these gorgeous granite countertops. She told me that she had done it with Granite Transformations. They came in and fit the countertops right over my old countertops. These are scratch resistant and stain resistant and heat resistant. When I walked into my kitchen for the first time, it was just like, wow, these are gorgeous.
Save up to $700 on granite and cabinet refacing now through Wednesday.
Welcome back to the Art of Home. Today we're near downtown Minneapolis in the historic Lowry Hill neighborhood. Let's go inside and meet the people responsible for this great home.
True luxury like this takes artisans who take real pride in their work.
This is David Erotas, the builder, and thank you so much for having us into this beautiful property.
You're welcome.
It is truly an urban work of art, and as the builder, it's your job to bring the vision to reality. And what does that take, and what's your philosophy?
I think the best thing to do is bring the right team of people to the table right from the beginning to not only find the property, but to design the home and bring it to fruition.
David, I have to think there are a lot of artisans involved in a home like this.
Yes, there are. We searched long and hard to get the right people to do the type of work that you see here. And for a home of this caliber, you need that high quality work.
Describe the site and the beautiful homes on it, because there are 4.
Correct. Well, they're located at the top of Mount Curve. And they were designed to look like they've been here as long as the neighborhood has.
So David, what's your favorite part about this project?
Well, the use of brick and stone and the exterior appeal was my favorite. The stone isn't just, and brick isn't just plastered on the front, it goes around the whole home. We used real clay tiles on some of the buildings and also real slate on one of the others. So it has an old world feel to it of real products.
David, we're here on the first floor. Why don't you describe what we're going to see here?
Well, as you come in the front door, if you turn to the right, you end up in the formal living room with the cut stone fireplace, and there are doors that go out to the loggia and the outdoor gardens. Then as you turn back towards the rear of the building, we go into the formal dining room that has the cast stone columns and the rounded accent soffitry flanked by the butler's pantry. And then we walk through the door, double doors, into the informal space of the home, which is the family room that's open to the kitchen.
And there's also some eating areas in there as well, which
Correct.
is great. So another informal dining room in tandem with the formal dining room. So
That's
really
right.
2 spaces, that's fantastic.
And then there's a porch off of the informal eating area out to the back, a small sitting porch.
David, there's no question this is my favorite room in the home, the kitchen, and it is the heart of the home. What makes this so special?
Well, we have professional appliances. Most people want the professional grade appliances in a home of this caliber these days. We've got a beautiful farm sink, granite countertops throughout, the antique glazed kitchen cabinets, and then the island is accented with an alder wood finish.
Thanks, David. Beautiful work. Coming up next, we'll take you through the master suite, home office, and guest bedrooms, right here on The Art of Home.
It feels good to be in tune with your environment, to see its true beauty, experience its tranquility. What cannot be seen is often most beautiful. Phantom screens are out of sight until you need them. Their true beauty is that they are not screens. They are phantom screens.
Most paints have color that sits on the surface, but nothing beats Benjamin Moore's Color Lock technology that locks color right in, no matter how often you wash it. Color Lock technology, exclusively from your Benjamin Moore retailer.
My kitchen was ugly. It was ugly. I went to my neighbor's house one day and she had these gorgeous granite countertops. She told me that she had done it with Granite Transformations. They came in and fit the countertops right over my old countertops. These are scratch resistant and stain resistant and heat resistant. When I walked into my kitchen for the first time, it was just like, wow, these are gorgeous.
Save up to $700 on granite and cabinet refacing now through Wednesday.
All Inc. is the Midwest's largest appliance and cabinet destination with every major brand and appliance to choose from. All Incorporated provides endless opportunities. All Incorporated's 18,000 square foot showroom with nearly 40 full kitchen vignettes and 7 live kitchens is just 9 minutes from the Mall of America. Family owned for 65 years means hands-on customer satisfaction. All Inc., the appliance and cabinet destination.
I'm Randall McDaniel. As a former Minnesota Viking and a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I know how important it is to fuel up to be successful on and off the field. Now, I work with third graders, and I see firsthand the positive impact exercise and good nutrition has on my students. As a partner with the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 program, I'm proud to do my part to make sure kids get the nutrition they need. Please help us kick hunger in America and encourage an active lifestyle by supporting the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 program.
Performance Pool and Spa is Minnesota's #1 pool builder and retail store. In fact, Performance Pool and Spa are the experts in anything for the backyard, from pools to spas, landscaping, and more. When you think of backyard fun, come to Performance Pool and Spa for the best selection and the most experienced team. We have 4 locations in the metro: Woodbury, Oakdale, Burnsville, and now in Plymouth. Learn more at performancepools.com.
Welcome back to the Art of Home. Let's head upstairs as we tour the second level. I'm here with Bud Batterson, and you're one of the partners in this development, but you're also a real estate agent here in the Twin Cities, focusing on prestigious neighborhoods. What's so different about this home in this neighborhood?
What's unique about this home is that there's no other homes really like it. We don't have many places in the Twin City area where we're building classic townhomes that feel like your own personalized residence. One-of-a-kind residences, really, that blend seamlessly into the neighborhood. That's our goal when we build, is to have the home fit into the envelope and context of the neighborhood.
As part of the Mount Curve development that you've all placed here, this home, there's 4 homes. This home happens to still be available.
Yes, this home is available as a model that can be personalized to fit a buyer's needs. We also have other houses here. One is sold, 2 others are available in just frames, so they can be completely customized to meet a buyer's needs. All of them, however, are based on historic architecture of the neighborhood and inside the highest level of finishes and design. Each person can bring their own taste to it, but there's nothing like living in a historic feeling property that's modern, with modern amenities, modern floor plans, modern mechanical systems, and one that you've designed and made personal for yourself. If you work with the right builder, you can build them like they used to build. And we have a builder here who can hit notes that no other builder can hit. That's part of what makes this so special. He builds like an old-fashioned builder. Whatever the architect designs, that's what's built. And the level and quality and notes that his workers can hit, I haven't met another builder that can do that.
Well, you can definitely feel it in this home. It feels old home quality.
Thank you. That's our goal. It should be comfortable, but it should also feel very special. These are one-of-a-kind residences.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
So we're in the upper level of this stunning villa. Give us an overview of what we're going to see here.
On the upper floor of this home, you'll see 3 bedrooms, each with an ensuite bath, a very stunning master suite. And at first we'll see the office, which is a wonderful home office, built to be a little more private on the upper level. In this case, we've got a gracious bow window, so nice views out, along with built-in knotty alder cabinetry and French doors. You'll notice the curved walls. It's like a private enclave where you can do the work that you need or just retreat to take care of the little bits of detail at home that you need to do.
Let's take a look at the master suite.
Wonderful. In this house, the master suite is separated. It's on the opposite end from the other guest bedrooms. Here, we always create a foyer, so there's privacy and separation. You feel a sense of arrival when you get to your master bedroom.
And the master bath?
Yes. Our goal here was to have a very luxurious space. Not so much a workspace, but a place where you can really recline and take it easy. We've got a European-style tub, extra deep, perfect for those afternoon soaks when the stress of the day is just too much. Also, we did separate vanities with natural light, so applying makeup, doing your personal morning things, really becomes an enjoyable event. A bath should not be a place of function. It should be a place where you can recline and luxuriate.
This master bedroom has a very elegant feel.
Yes, today's buyer wants that feeling of private space and a nice, open, relaxing bedroom. Here we've got 9-foot ceilings, crown moldings. There's a Juliet balcony, so you have a little bit of a getaway space. The master bedroom here is designed out to Mount Curve, so when you wake in the morning, you have that feeling of connection to the street, connection to your neighborhood. This is where you belong. So we've created a master suite, soothing colors, plenty of room for a bed and sitting area, and also separation and huge master closet, a closet to die for.
That is important. Bud, this is such a stunning entryway into this upper level, and clearly the use of ovals was by design.
Yes, our goal here was to open up the second floor. By using the oval shape, one of the most difficult to build, you get that relaxing, calming feeling as you come upstairs. It also opens up the space and gives us the ability to do a feeling of sky above with the ovals and the blue, and a feeling of being pulled forward and back down the hallway. It's really a nice, relaxing piece, and you feel like you've arrived when you get to the second floor.
And very unique.
Very unique. Few builders can do this.
But we're still in the upper level. This third bedroom seems itself a suite.
It is, and that's one of the things that consumers have really liked, having their own suite for their teenage children or guests coming from overseas. This one has a very large walk-in closet and its own private bath. A lot of sunlight, very bright, and very separated from the master bedroom. It really feels like its own escape.
And the corner setting with all the windows is just delightful.
Yes, this is a bright and cheery room. It's got gorgeous southern exposure and a rooftop view across the homes of Mount Curve.
Bud, thanks so much for bringing us to the second level of this beautiful home.
I'm glad you had a chance to see it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more on this magnificent home.
When someone walks in and says, "So, you remodeled? This was an old house you redid?" Wonderful, because our goal was to have it blend seamlessly in the neighborhood. So it looks like it's been here for 100 years.
I'm Randall McDaniel. As a former Minnesota Viking and a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I know how important it is to fuel up to be successful on and off the field. Now, I work with third graders, and I see firsthand the positive impact exercise and good nutrition has on my students. As a partner with the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 program, I'm proud to do my part to make sure kids get the nutrition they need. Please help us kick hunger in America and encourage an active lifestyle by supporting the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 program.
All Inc. is the Midwest's largest appliance and cabinet destination with every major brand and appliance to choose from. All Incorporated provides endless opportunities. All Incorporated's 18,000 square foot showroom with nearly 40 full kitchen vignettes and 7 live kitchens is just 9 minutes from the Mall of America. Family owned for 65 years means hands-on customer satisfaction. All Inc., the appliance and cabinet destination.
It feels good to be in tune with your environment, to see its true beauty, experience its tranquility. What cannot be seen is often most beautiful. Phantom screens are out of sight until you need them. Their true beauty is that they are not screens. They are phantom screens.
Performance Pool & Spa is Minnesota's #1 pool builder and retail store. In fact, Performance Pool & Spa are the experts in anything for the backyard, from pools to spas, landscaping, and more. When you think of backyard fun, come to Performance Pool & Spa for the best selection and the most experienced team. We have 4 locations in the metro: Woodbury, Oakdale, Burnsville, and now in Plymouth. Learn more at performancepools.com.
Most paints have color that sits on the surface, but nothing beats Benjamin Moore's Color Lock technology that locks color right in, no matter how often you wash it. Color Lock technology, exclusively from your Benjamin Moore retailer.
My kitchen was ugly. It was ugly. I went to my neighbor's house one day and she had these gorgeous granite countertops. She told me that she had done it with Granite Transformations. They came in and fit the countertops right over my old countertops. These are scratch resistant and stain resistant and heat resistant. When I walked into my kitchen for the first time, it was just like, wow, these are gorgeous.
Save up to $700 on granite and cabinet refacing now through Wednesday.
Welcome back to our exclusive tour of this stunning home in the prestigious Lowry Hill neighborhood. We'd like to introduce you to Tom Hendrickson, one of the developers on the Mount Curve project. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
The niche you filled is incredible here in this neighborhood setting with these villas.
I believe the owners of these units are looking for a total turnkey experience, something that provides them with a concierge-like experience that will be similar to a 5-star getaway.
Tom, we're literally steps away from downtown.
We are about 5 minutes to downtown or uptown, a couple minutes to the lakes, 20 minutes to the airport. I mean, we literally are in the perfect location.
How important is urban living today? And what are the amenities you think people are looking for in a home like this?
I think urban living is what people are moving back towards again. They've had the big home in the suburbs with all the maintenance and issues that go along with that. People are looking for the kind of experience where they can make one call to handle all of those issues. And they want to be part of a neighborhood again. They want to have shops and restaurants. They want to know their neighbors, be able to talk to them again. They want to participate in the neighborhood.
Tom, what are some of the attractions right near this neighborhood?
The ability to walk right to the Lake of the Isles, to the Walker, to across the street to the Sculpture Garden, or across Hennepin-Lyndale to Loring Park. And then there's tons of great restaurants really close.
Tom, as you think back, what was the most challenging part of this distinctive project on these sites?
It for sure was assembling the properties. We had to deal with 3 owners in assembling the properties for these 4 units. As to the rest, we explained to Peter McDonald, the architect, what we wanted. Taking his cue from the neighborhood, he designed some truly unique homes. The contractor, David Erotas, then took those plans, and with his craftsmen, he created these truly unique and exquisite exteriors. The final part of this project belongs to the owners who will purchase these homes and will add their personal touches and designs. They will then have a truly amazing, brand new, custom-built home.
Tom, you've all done such a great job on site planning, aesthetic, curb appeal, and true luxury living here in Minneapolis. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you. To achieve a unique living environment like this takes great vision.
Modern urban living with truly traditional design. Thank you for joining us this week. Be sure to check us out online where you'll find other episodes and links. I'm Heidi Nessa, your host, and this has been The Art of Home.